Hey everybody, back at it again. Hunting a place close to the house this time where the target buck is. Hopefully I can make something happen. I'm going to hit basically like a pinch point in the woods near doe bedding. That's kind of where I'm going to go. Hopefully I can get something cruising through on this cold front weather, and here we go. Hey guys, I'm all set up here in this snowstorm. Got about, 2.5 hours left of daylight. Pretty sweet little spot here. I'm right off of another homeowner's property on the very south end of this private property that I have permission on. There's a bedding area, thick brushy area that was a field that's been grown up for, probably 10 years now. That's got a lot of bedding in it. When I checked out this summer, there's also another bedding area straight to my northeast, about 100 yards away. The bedding area that's right here is probably, 60 yards away. So hopefully I got a buck that'll be crossing through, doing his rounds, checking for hot does. And there's two trails that converge right here. One that goes right underneath me here, and one that goes this way. And they both kind of converge and make at this Y, and they head that way, towards that other doe bedding area. So, hoping I can get a buck to be crossing through these trails and put an arrow through them. If not, maybe I can shoot a coyote or something, because the property owner told me there's a coyote that's running around, so let's do it. Real quick, I'm just going to show you guys what the wind's doing. It's going that way. These are the private property backyards right here. So it's blowing right down this way, which is great because the trail goes here. The trail goes here and here. And I'm hoping I can get a shot right up here, right in front of me here I'm set up for. Right there is where I'm hoping for a shot, right in here. Because there's a trail going this way as well, and also this way. So this is like a little intersection. There's that tight bedding area that's pretty close to me there. So about a half hour or so. I just saw that deer over there not too long ago, so hopefully that means the bucks are moving as well, assuming it was a doe. And I can get something on its feet near me. Come on, deer. Well, it's morning, in the exact same spot as I was last night. I left my sticks and my platform and everything up here, and was able to get in here super stealthy. There was a deer or something to my northeast, east, when I was walking in. I haven't heard it since I got set up, but that's also the same direction that I saw that deer last night. So, in the mornings I get movement in front of my camera here pretty regularly, so I have high hopes for this hunt. Alright, time to shut up and hunt. Well, so far nothing. Nothing except the chickens that the neighbors got. The rooster going cock-a-doodle-doo all morning. And then this other neighbor just let their dogs out, so they're barking. But some of the movement on that camera I've had was pretty late in the morning, so I still have hope that this spot's gonna pay off. My wind is perfect. It's blowing from the northwest today, so it's blowing directly into these yards, these houses. So perfect wind. I just need something to walk by. Just need a buck cruising. At some point, there are bucks that cruise through these, like through this area right here. It's kind of a pinch point between that thick bedding right there and then these private backyards. So it's just a matter of putting the time in at this spot. But it's about 11 o'clock. I haven't had any movement on this camera right in front of me. After like 9:15 or so, that was like my latest, 9:30 or something like that. Was the latest movement I've got on this camera, so I'm gonna back it up and head on back. It just really sucks because I really had high hopes for this hunt. Here, but I am close to houses, so, but I'm near two bedding areas. I don't know, the wind's perfect. I've got pictures of deer right here, so I don't know, it is what it is. Well, as I was getting down, I checked my phone, and my spy point camera sent me a picture of my target buck on the property that I'm hunting. So, and he was heading direct, not completely right at me, but in my direction. So, I am currently standing next to a tree, just kind of hoping he walks by in this little funnel area that I was set up in. The tree I was in is right there. up against this tree and trying to hide my profile. He comes out. I have some shooting lanes right here, so it's worth a shot. He might just be heading into this bedding area right in front of me, or something like that too. Who knows? Or what's probably more likely, and what I'm hoping for, is that he's cruising looking for does, and that would mean that he has a decent chance of walking by me right now. So we'll see. Although I did just hear the neighbor start shooting, so he's probably getting sighted in for gun season, which is in a couple days. We'll see. There's a buck. I don't know if it's my shooter buck. Looks like it might be a forky, smaller buck. Came right out of that bedding area. I feel like I'm doing a terrible job filming this deer. He just walked out of my life. He might turn and come this way though. Well, I just reviewed that footage that I took for you guys. It doesn't, it might be my target buck. It's tough to tell. So, just in case it is, I think I'm gonna move up a little bit. Try to get a better visual up to that area. He's already been gone for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, but he might go up there, check that bedding area, and then head back my way. But I don't know, we'll see. Still debating on what I want to do. I think I decided on what I'm going to do. If I move up, I think I'm going to be talking too loud. But I'm going to try to draw him from that bedding area and have him hopefully pique his curiosity and come towards me. By doing a call sequence, I'm going to basically try to act like a buck that's making a scrape and maybe do some snort wheezes or something. But we'll see if it works. I just saw my shooter, for sure, yeah. He's right up there. I just did a little snort wheeze at him. I'll do another one here. It's right over there. It's definitely him. I can't I just shot. He went into that thick bedding area right there. He kind of turned and it was a little bit of a frontal shot. But I have a very heavy setup. He was about 30 yards. And he kind of turned and it was kind of a frontal shot, but I think it was a good shot. Oh, I think I just heard him crash. That was awesome. Oh, that was awesome. Like all the noise that there's a neighbor like less than 50 yards from where we're at right now working on his chicken coop, and the neighbor made a bunch of noise and it kind of spooked him, but otherwise that deer, that big buck, was gonna walk right along here checking out what that noise was. Probably heard my snort wheeze as well. So there's two definite shooter bucks that were right here. Holy cow. What an awesome day. And hopefully mine that I shot is right in there, dead. So I just looked at my GoPro and I think the battery's dead. So I don't know if I got the shot on film or not from my GoPro as I had on my head. It might have. I let it run for a while. When I turned it on, I let it run for a while, so it might have just died as it was recording. But I turned it on right before I tried to turn it on, right before I shot him. Oh, I hope it got it on film for you guys. Such an awesome day. Oh, I am so pumped. Oh. So, it was a frontal shot, just in case you guys can't see it, because maybe it didn't get out of film, but he was quartered to a little bit, 30 yards. I put it right on, and he kind of turned towards me, so it was almost frontal to kind of run back where he came from. And at that point, it was kind of a frontal shot. But I'm pulling back 75 pounds. I have cut on contact, a single bevel broadhead, a 630 grain arrow, total weight, like 23% FOC. So I'm very confident I got in deep enough. Now I will say, I heard a loud thud. I definitely hit some bones, but I think I went through the bones. I definitely had some arrows sticking out. I probably had a little bit less than half the arrow sticking out. That's my guess. I'm trying to remember in my head. But I think that'll be enough. That'd be enough to get into the vitals for sure. So I am freaking pumped. I think I'm gonna give him a solid hour, maybe 2, before I go take him up and look for him. I also might get my tracking dog Bailey, just for the, oh, there's that other buck walking away. He's kind of walking to that bedding area again. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, he's coming over. Let's get some videos of him. This is a little spike buck, something small. It's not another shooter. So there's definitely a hot doe in this area right now, probably in this little bedding area. These bucks are cruising like crazy. Oops, sorry, I wasn't looking at my phone. It's behind that tree right now. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get my tracking dog Bailey and get her on her very first blood track on this deer that I shot. But like I said, I'm gonna give it a couple hours, an hour, maybe 2, before I take it up, just to make sure that deer has time to expire. I do not want to be chasing him around all these neighboring properties, knocking on doors and all that. So that's right where I shot that buck. It's that little buck that I saw a second ago. This has been the best hunt ever. He's gonna come up here and check me out again. Oops. He might be trying to get downwind of me. He's about to go through this thick stuff. There he is. I'm not sure if you can see him, but he's behind that bush. He's trying to get downwind of me to see what I am, or to smell what I am. My wind is blowing that way right there. There he is, he's coming up. He's coming through that thick cover right behind me. He's gonna smell me soon. This is here he comes. He's looking right at me. This is so cool. I have pictures of him. That's fine. I don't want him to come over here. Awesome. But yeah, I have pictures of that buck right there. His name is Goofball. I'll show you a couple pictures of him I have. I think he's on the camera all the time. All right, guys, so it's about 2:41 right now. I gave him a solid 2 hours, 10 minutes or so. Gonna go in and check. I brought my dad and brother and my tracking dog Bailey, just to, because I think he's a dead deer. It's just a matter of finding him, and I think this is gonna be a perfect first track job for Bailey. So let's do it. He was straight through in that opening right there, so let's do it. He was somewhere in this area is where he was. He was right around here. He might have been up here more. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Good girl. Keep going. Find it. Go, Bailey. Come on. Let's go. Look at all this blood, Bailey. Good girl. Keep finding it. Go, go, go. Come on, Bailey. Good girl. Find it. Find it. Find it. Good girl. Good girl. Find it. Good girl. Come on. Find it. Good girl. Oh, there's a bunch of blood right here. Good girl, Bailey. Right here. Find it. See it? Good girl. Come on. Let's go. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Good girl. Find it. Good girl. Good girl. Find it. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Find it. Oh, there's some blood. Good girl. Come on. Look at all this blood. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Stay. Good girl. Find it. Come on. Find it. Good girl. Come on. Let's go. Find it. Good girl. Find it. Good girl. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Good girl. Find it. Come on. Find it. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Alright, so we just came across this bed here. Looks like, there's a bunch of blood. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're gonna do now. Alright guys, so we decided on moving forward on this, but we're gonna take it extra slow. This could be an old bed that he just stopped here and stood here for a bit, and that's why there's a bunch of blood here, which we've seen that amount of blood throughout this whole trail. So he's lost a lot of blood. We can't believe that he's still on his feet. So we're gonna press on, but if we find one more bed, I think we're gonna call it quits and come back later, but we'll see. Big rub. That's why we think it's a previous bed. It's because there's a rub right there and then the bed's right here. So he went this way. There's still blood on the trail, so here we go. Just walking along here. Look at this very big scrape. Good girl, find it. Find it. He's done, boys. He's done. He's been dead for a bit. Well, oh, he's broken off. Look at that. Holy crap. Come on, Bailey. Find it. Come on, Bailey. Find it. Find it. Come on, Bailey, come. See the deer? Get the deer. Find it. She doesn't like the pickers. She doesn't like the pickers. Oh, yeah. So there's the frontal shot. I probably took out his carotid or something. But yeah, it was almost all the way through. Oh my God, yes.
Are you shooting underneath him?
I was on the ground. I don't know. I saw frontal. I don't know. I let the arrow go. My aim point was like right here, but he was much more quartering to instead of basically frontal. So, hey guys. So I'm editing the video and I can't ignore the fact that one of the most important parts of the video was missed. I did not film it. I thought I did. I had my GoPro on. Something happened. I don't know, but I know I pushed the button. I remember pushing the button as he was walking in. I think the battery died. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to give you guys the next possible best thing I can give you. And I'm going to use this Reinhardt Coyote decoy to show you what I saw when I let the arrow fly and also like what the arrow actually did. So in the last clip you just saw, the arrow is basically through here like that. It's like this through him, basically out his neck. It's like I shot him from underneath, like my brother said. That's not what happened. So what ended up happening was he was coming in just like this. He was quartered to, just like a classic quartered to, just like this. I aimed directly at the shoulder. I was planning on punching through that shoulder. I shoot 75 pounds, 630 grains, high FOC, single bevel broadhead. So I was prepared to blow through that shoulder because I thought this was the only shot I was going to get. I did not have any other shooting lanes. If he kept walking, I did not have other shooting lanes. So as he was walking this way, I merped him. So I went, merp. He stopped, alert. I was aiming right here, basically right at the heart. As I shot, he jumped the string like most alert animals do, and he started ducking and turning like this to head back where he came from. That put my shot right about here. And going in, let's see if I can do this. Going in straight through here, and what ended up happening was the arrow went through and all the way along the spine, right along the spine, almost ruining about half the back strap. So it was about mid-body, maybe a little bit less, but I definitely had more than half the arrow in him, probably 3/4 to just a few inches left of not in him. But anyway, so that's what ended up happening. The arrow came in like this, straight through like that, as he was ducking. Yeah. So why would the arrow be like this then, Steve? Well, the only way I could possibly answer that is that the arrow somehow backed out of him. He probably ran into some brush or something, and then it punctured and poked out of his skin out the top like this. And then the arrow was like that when I found him. So that's what I'm pretty sure happened. I've got pictures of when we skinned him, and I'll put that up right here. It might probably have to be black and white so I don't get flagged or anything on YouTube, but for showing too much blood. But yeah, so that's what happened. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will gladly answer them. Yeah, and oh yeah, so my next video is going to be on how my broadhead held up, since you guys have not seen the broadhead or anything yet, and show you exactly what happened to my grizzly stick, 200 grain, and I have the black model. So this is the more expensive grizzly stick ones. So instead of like the, cheaper, I don't know what they are, $40 or whatever, these are a little bit more expensive. Hey guys, this is a quick little snapshot from when Goofball came in. Goofball here was actually like starting to kind of walk away. He saw me and was getting kind of spooked here. But this right here is the angle of quartering to that the deer I shot was at. He was just there, standing alert because I murped him to stop, and that's about it. But I just wanted to give you a good visual. That is like the same yardage and everything. That is what I saw pretty much when I let the arrow fly. Also, I went back and I did a quick video of where he was standing and where I was standing, just to give you a quick little visual of what he potentially could have seen. Got him. Sweet. Well guys, finally got my buck. Biggest buck to date. He's been dead for a little while, so he died pretty much right after the shot, but we did track him for quite a ways. I don't know how many yards. How many yards do you think, Dad?
Probably
300-ish, maybe 400. A bunch of zigzags and circles, and Bailey did an awesome job tracking until we got into these thicker picker bushes here, and she wasn't a fan of that. But all in all, it was awesome day in the woods, and can't wait to get them mounted on the wall and eat them up. I'll probably get some back straps for tonight. We're gonna cut them up tonight, maybe some back straps and tenderloins tonight, maybe cook the heart up tonight. Pretty excited. Awesome day, awesome hunt. But yeah, until next time, keep shooting, never stop.